Hello, I'm Narinder Bains of INEUVO Ltd. INEUVO are a partner of the INGREEN project, which is funded by the BBI and the INGREEN project is developing functional, innovative ingredients from paper and agro-food side streams using tailor-made biotechnology solutions. INEUVO are the project coordinator of this project. BBI funding aims to bridge the funding gap between funding that is required for developing concepts and the investment that is required to bring technology and innovation to commercial readiness. There is a well-known term called the valley of death, which is a period when a business has a negative cash flow in the process of developing their innovations and bringing those to market and commercialization, usually where the public funding dries out and there is a lack of private investment available due to the high risk nature of the development of those solutions. So that's where BBI funding aims to bridge that gap to assist the development of those concepts towards validated commercial ready products and solutions. In our case, what it's allowed us to do is to develop solutions through establishing collaborative partnership with organizations that represent important parts of the value chain for that development and that market, and allows us to work together to overcome technical, economic, social and sustainability challenges and barriers that allow us to de-risk those projects and technologies towards commercialization and allow us to achieve further investment, private investment, so that we can scale up and move those products and solutions towards production and manufacturing readiness. So the INGREEN project not only develops technologies, products, innovative solutions at pilot scale, but also integrates validated solutions towards demonstration scale that are operated in a real industrial environment with industrial partners working in that field. And also the project develops suitable exploitation and business plans for those technology and innovations market adoption. SMEs are an important part of the global economy. They contribute to high growth in terms of employment, in terms of productivity, export, technology development, and fostering entrepreneurship and innovation. For SMEs, access to BBI or EU funding is very important, as it provides vital access to funding, but leverages access to world-class research in terms of academia and universities that would otherwise not be available to them. And this accelerates the progress of those innovations and technologies to market that would otherwise take much longer to get them to market if it wasn't for that funding that was available. The INGREEN project's objectives is to deliver commercially viable bio-based solutions that are circular and cross-sectoral in their approach. And we're certainly achieving that in the INGREEN project, and it was a goal from the start. The project validates at demonstrator scale commercially viable ingredients, products and processes that are bio-based. that valorize food, agri-food, and paper mill waste side streams into food, feed, cosmetic, nutraceutical, and bio-based packaging solutions. So, for example, in the dairy industry, we have cheese production, and the solution that we're developing within INGREEN is accelerated ripening using bio-based ingredients that are produced from the same side stream that comes from that cheese production process. So that's circular in its approach. We're developing pre-fermented bakery ingredients that can again be used as functional ingredients in bakery products, so again, circular in its nature. We have functional cosmetic and nutraceutical products that utilize ingredients that are developed from dairy side streams. So that's a cross-sectoral commercial solution that we're developing there. And then we've got bio-based packaging films that are produced from packaging side streams, the paper mill wastewater that I mentioned earlier. We're doing this by working with cheese producers, pharmaceutical companies, bakery companies as well, and packaging companies. And we're working with small, medium, and large, well-established organizations that are manufacturing those products. So that's really helping us to achieve that commercialization pathway for those products. So yes, those commercial opportunities are real and tangible, and that will ensure that we achieve them as we go forward. The INGREEN project is progressing very well at this 2-year point in the project, of a 3.5-year project. Despite the challenging conditions that everybody's faced, you know, in all industries and sectors due to the impact of COVID and COVID restrictions over the last 1.5 years or so. And, you know, we've met all our objectives so far within the project. And this has largely been down to an excellent consortium that we have, a consortium that's very, very enthusiastic, highly motivated, and have embraced the collaborative nature of the project. And I'm sure because of this, we will continue to make the INGREEN project a real success, not only towards the end of the project, but also beyond as we move it towards the commercialization and next stage of its market readiness.